What's going on YouTube? It's me, First Year Review, back in here for another video today. Today we don't really have too much of a review type video, more of just like, just an eating and talking type video. So with that being said, I didn't really get anything too crazy where you're like, whoa, what is that? I got us some Taco Bell certified classic right here. Before we get started with the video, I just want to say like, comment, share, subscribe, anything helps. Leave a comment down below of what you want me to try next, anything you want me to talk about, anything related to music, movies, any type of topics, any food you want me to try GTA, I'm down to try it. And as always, timestamps will be down below for things we're talking about later. So yeah, let's go into Taco Bell. Let's see what I got here. So, obviously I've had Taco Bell before, but I haven't had their full menu. So I did get my usual plus something different. So before we get into what I got different, let me tell you what I got that I always get. So I always get a soft taco. And I always get a hard taco. I usually get 2 hard and 1 soft taco. I know a lot of people say soft tacos are better. They are, but I just kind of like hard tacos sometimes. I got fries. And then lastly, this is something I've never had before, the Crunchwrap Supreme. I've never had a Crunchwrap Supreme before, so we're literally gonna just try that. So have it all on screen here. So let's try with the soft taco first. Let's get the bag here. We'll just use the bag. That's kind of like a plate here. So yeah, how's everyone's day today? I wasn't originally going to get Taco Bell today. Look at that soft taco. Look at that, the juices. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh. I wasn't originally going to get Taco Bell today. Sorry to change it up a bit. Just wanted to open up the bag and use it as kind of like a plate type thing. But anyways, I wasn't originally going to get Taco Bell today. But then on the way to getting what I was going to get, I was like, you know what? Let me just get Taco Bell. Reason being is that I simply haven't had Taco Bell in a long time. Also, everyone loves Taco Bell, right? And I never had the Crunchwrap Supreme, and I saw an ad for it recently, so I'm like, you know what, let me try it. Let me see how good it is. Because I know a lot of people do like the Crunchwrap Supreme, so. I'm going to try it. Another reason why I wanted to open this up is because I'm a very messy eater, right? So my stuff is falling all over the place, especially with like tacos and things like that. It just falls all over the place. Soft taco down. Also, I live close to a Taco Bell, and today is Thursday. All right, so it is currently storming outside. It's crazy outside. So my job, ooh, look at that. It's not gonna be crunchy, but no, maybe it's a bit. So my job requires me to drive all over the place, right? And it's kind of difficult with how snowy it is outside, so I went out and I tried doing it for a bit. I did a bit of it. I'm like, honestly, it's too snowy, it's too wet. My socks are getting drenched. I can't do this. So I did a bit of it. Was on the way to the food place I was going to go, and I was like, you know what? Nah, Taco Bell instead. I hope everybody's being safe outside, though, because it's crazy. Or actually, if you're hearing this, it's in the future. So if you're hearing this now, when this video comes out, I think on Wednesday, what is Wednesday? The 21st? I hope you're being safe on Thursday the 15th. Yeah, today's the 15th. Look at that Taco Belliness. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was worried about getting Taco Bell because Taco Bell gets cold very fast. Right? So I don't want to buy it, bring it home, and it just be cold. I'm eating cold Taco Bell in a video. That's one thing I always wonder about, like, people who make videos like this. When they make videos about, like, eating, they bring it home. It's like, is your food cold? Are you eating cold food? I like to think they are. Because sometimes I'll see them being like, yeah, microwave this. And I'll tell you right now, I hate microwaving. I like microwaving my food. Oh, not eat leftovers if I have to microwave it. Toxic trait of mine. Okay, let's try this Crunchwrap Supreme. And maybe I should cut it. And it doesn't look too great, but let's see. Is there any meat in this? What's going on here? Oh, it'd be like full of meat or something. It doesn't taste that great. It just tastes like cheese and like... Is that sour cream? I don't even know. Also, before I eat the rest of this, I just wanted to say RIP tWitch from So You Think You Can Dance. Super tragic. From what I'm seeing, that he died December 13th, so 2 days ago. And the way he died was actually crazy. He died from a gunshot wound to his head. Self-inflicted. Which is so sad. Because it's like, you look at them from the outside, you look at people from the outside, and you can never tell what they're going through. And often the people who look the happiest are the people who are most likely the saddest. And that was the case with Twitch, I think, because every time I seen him, when it was on So You Think You Can Dance growing up, when he was on Ellen or anything, he just looked happy. He looked like a genuinely happy guy. Even on his like Instagram, he looked like a happy guy. But it looked like he was battling some sort of demons that unfortunately won. And I'm seeing some things talking about his death, such as he was really into crypto and things like that. And a lot of people like know crypto had like a huge decline, or is having a huge decline, because there's a lot of things going on with it. So what I'm hearing is that he spent a lot of money, invested a lot of money, and then lost a lot of it because of how big it was declining. That most likely contributed to his mental state. Now, from what I'm seeing, I've only seen one source that said that. One source. And it wasn't even on TikTok or anything. I just Googled it. There was one source that said that. Everything else just says he died from that. And that just makes me want to say, like, mental health, especially in men, like for everyone, obviously everyone goes through mental health issues, and mental health is serious for everyone. But for me as a man, I could definitely relate to it, and all the men who watch my videos, I'm assuming most of you guys who watch my videos are men. Can definitely relate to it. And mental health isn't something to take lightly. It's definitely something to take seriously, because you never know what people are going through. You never know what might be the final straw for him, because he might have been going through this for a long time, and that one might have been the final straw if it is true. So I just want to say, if you are going through something, whether you're a guy or girl, doesn't make a difference. Find help. Find someone to speak to, a friend, family member, anything. I recently seen an app called BetterHelp. It's like it gives you easier access to therapists and therapy and someone to talk to. you can message the therapist through like text message or phone call, video call, anything. And then the therapist will kind of cater towards you. Like it asks you a bunch of questions and it kind of finds you a therapist who would be more aligned with you. And from what I see, a lot of people like it. A lot of people love it. It really helps. This isn't sponsored, by the way. I'm going to put a link down below in the description. So if you ever need help or are looking to find help, sorry, it's a very hard topic to talk about, especially for me too, just because I feel like I've been through a lot as well and it kind of resonates with me. So I'm going to leave the link down below. Click it. Not sponsored, nothing like that. I just see that it helps, and if it can help you, I want it to help you. Also, check up on your friends. Check up on the people closest to you. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them if they need any help. Ask them if there's anything they'd like to talk about. Because chances are they most likely have something they want to talk about or going through something. The greatest struggles are dealt with in silence, I feel. And it shouldn't be, especially with men, because it is true, oftentimes men feel like they can't talk to anyone. Oftentimes they feel like they don't have anyone to talk to. Oftentimes they feel like people won't listen to them, you know? Because growing up, or even now, like I'll be going through stuff and I'll try to tell people, and a lot of times I feel like I'm not heard, or maybe my feelings are belittled, or it's met with a, oh, don't worry about it, like it'll get better, things will get better. And like that's not what I want to hear, right? Because I know eventually things will get better, but it's kind of being stable and being well enough to get to that point where things are better, right? Not failing in between, right? Because whatever Twitch was going through, eventually it would get better, but it's like you need to have the strength to get to that point, and sometimes you need help and someone to talk to. And a lot of times as men, you don't have that person, or you don't have someone to talk to. And if you do, that's incredible. And if you want to get help, a lot of times therapy is super expensive. That's another thing. Therapy can be super expensive. Not everyone can afford it. Even subsidized costs are expensive, because I went to a therapist one time. I got a subsidized cost for it, and it was $150 per session. $150 per session. And that was pre-COVID prices. So honestly, therapy is expensive, but it's worth it. From what a lot of people tell me, it's worth it because you're investing into yourself, right? And not to look at the money aspect of it, because it'll put you in a better place mentally, financially, emotionally, physically, in so many ways. And it's just like, it's tragic to see these people go through all these stressful situations and to see them dying, especially on a large scale like this, because it happens all the time. Like Mac Miller, he was going through it. His music, he was always speaking about his depression and what he's going through until he eventually succumbed to it. And same thing with Twitch. It's just tragic. And if you need help, find help. Go click on the app down below. See if you find help. Reach out to someone, friend, family member, someone, something. Even if you don't, there's resources out there. If you know someone's going through a hard time, reach out to them. Ask them if they need any help, or if there's anything you can do for them. Or even if you don't know anyone who's like that, you never know. Just reach out to them, see if someone could use some help for something. Ask how they are, your friends, family, parents. You know, it means more than you probably think it does. Coming from someone who's gone through a lot of things, like a lot of things. The smallest things help someone or help people in the biggest way. Some of my friends that I met have randomly talked to me when I'm at the gym, have just like been like, hey, are you okay? Just from looking at me, because maybe I just don't look okay, right? So it always helps. This is Taco Bell. It's rated Taco Bell out of 10 because it's not really a rating video. It's just Taco Bell. And that was just the main focus. I just wanted to speak about mental health because men's mental health matters. I know a lot of men don't think it does. I'm going to put a timestamp specifically for this part because I want people to hear me say it specifically. Men's mental health matters. It doesn't matter if people are telling you it doesn't, because it does, right? There's always something to talk to. There's always a way out of the situation that you're in. And there's always a happier solution or result to what you're going through, right? And I'm just going off of my brain. I'm not using a script because I want to sound genuine. So if that's why this is taking a bit long, or because I'm having like breaks in between when I'm talking, it's just because I'm trying to just say something meaningful and impactful in this 20-minute video, because I'm not trying to make this 30 minutes, right? So, but aside from men's mental health mattering, everyone's mental health matters. Check up on your friends, check up on yourself, invest in yourself. Reach out if you need to. Links down below, check that out. And yeah, this was Taco Bell. Men's mental health matters. Peace.